How are we doing, good people and good folk? And welcome to CertaPro Painters Presents Montez at Midday. I'm your host, Dre Montez. How's everyone doing on this Throw It Thursday edition of the show? Special edition this morning due to the fact it is a holiday here in the St. Louis area. So happy home opener, holiday home opener. Got Willie and Dre Montez in here getting it in for the people, of the people, by the people, and for the people. Again, early show today due to the fact it's a holiday. What do you think we were supposed to do? What what did you think was going to happen? You thought I was going to do a show doing tailgating festivities? Apparently, you don't know me very well. But good morning to you, just in case. And in case you didn't know this, you can watch the show again in case you do miss the beginning or you want to see the rest of the show. You can always go back and check it out. Good morning to you, Facebook. Good morning to you, X, and good morning to you, YouTube. Do yourself a favor and check out the website as well, www.dremontez.com. Yes, I know what you're saying. Dre, what are you doing up this early? But I get up every day at 4:45 a.m. That's the military in me in the old radio days. So this morning kind of feels like the days of radio right now. So it feels good being up this early in the morning talking to the people, of the people, by the people, and for the people. But let's raise that roof. Nothing's changed up in here. Hmm? Nothing's changed up in here. Let me get some high fives. Chest bump that thing. Show them colors. Show them colors. Huh? It is nipple weather today, ladies. Nipple weather. It's no bra Thursday to all Cardinal Nation fans out there and about. And let's hug ourselves. Uh, If you live alone, no one's going to hug you in the morning. If you don't have a pet, who's going to kiss you in the morning? Nobody. So go ahead and hug yourself. Get in there. Do it. Who's going to do it? Huh? Who's going to do it? No one. Do it for yourself. Motivate yourself. Motivate yourself. Motivate yourself. I get my Redbird alert phone here just in case we get any promising phone calls. Any past Redbird's going to stop by Studio 70 this morning and say a few words to Cardinal Nation out there. So we got the phone on standby. Susan has her two-way, her BlackBerry, and her fax machine all ready to go. Not ready to go, but ready to go. All right. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Again, yesterday was our title sponsor, Robert's birthday yesterday. Shout out to Robert and shout out to the whole OKC family and supporters. And my dude, Bart Cloud, his birthday was this week, as well as Tim Minden. Shout out to the North Cackalack people as well. But if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating an anniversary today, happy anniversary to you. And if you happen to be off today, and you don't go back to work Monday, see, you're on the same level. We're on the same level right there. That's when you're planning ahead. That's when you plan ahead. When you done already checked out where the Airbnb at, what's in the area for us to eat and hang out and shop. You done scope the place out, the hotel you're going to see. That's planning ahead. Going out of town and not knowing what to do, those days are over. Those days, well, we're in Wyoming. What is there to do? You knew we were coming to Wyoming 2 weeks ago. Let's plan ahead. Gather yourselves accordingly, good people. And as they say throughout the day today, good morning. I'm out of coffee. I'm out of coffee. You know why I'm out of coffee? Because I knew I was going to be busy today. Tomorrow is a day off, but it's also the day because we got the women college basketball. So I got a window of opportunity tomorrow to go get some coffee in the morning. But hopefully after the show today, I will get some coffee before the festivities begin in downtown St. Louis, home of the greatest home opener in baseball. Not by my standards, but I'm listening by the media, former players, tourists, the people that travel all the time throughout the season, sports fans alike, and even current baseball players who have traveled through St. Louis on and played here on opening day have said the same thing. Quite an astonishing sight to see. That sea of red. That sea of red. Shall we get through our pillars of the day so we can get on with the movement? Because somebody right now got some breakfast to cook. We got to do a checklist. What's in the cooler? Who bringing the sandwiches? Do we have enough trash bags and hand sanitizer? It's the little things that matter. The wind is going to be blowing, so make sure we bring enough bags to tie the tent down. Okay? Here we go. So here we go. Moving right along. Our pillars of the day. We're going to let it go. Ignore them. Give it time. Don't compete. Stay calm. It's on you. And laugh. Laughter is key. I think today would be one of my most favorite days of people watching. Since I lost my vision, I got to concentrate what's right in front of me and work in the parking lot. The things that are right in front of me will give me laughter throughout the day. You'd be amazed what people say. I saw this throughout Freevee TV. It was the parking lot wars. I'm telling you, the things that happen on a parking lot during a sporting event or special event is the most hilarious shit on the planet. It's nothing rude at all. It's never anything rude. It's all comical to me. I mean, at 53 years old, there's nothing rude to me anymore. You want to offend me, good luck. I'll piss on you before you piss me off. But the things that go on a parking lot, from the vehicles, what the customers say, whether they know what's going on or not. People are not aware of the size vehicle that they drive sometimes. And a lot of people, and I hate to say this, women, have no fucking sense of direction. They don't know where they're parking at. There needs to be a daily TikTok feed, X YouTube feed that feeds into all parking lots throughout the United States that focus on sporting events only, just so people can see the funniest shit ever in life. I thought sitting on a bench in front of Walmart was funny after 1 o'clock in the morning. No. The parking lot. Oh no, the pawn shop after Valentine's Day. That's funny too. That's funny. But anyway, it is what I like to call it. Throw it Thursday. Let's throw that thing. First pitch. Who's throwing out first pitch today? Huh? Do we have a celebrity that's good? We got somebody who's going to do a backflip, an acrobatic split, a magic trick. Ooh, wouldn't it be awesome if my dude Keith Joseph from Soulard, the magician with the hair, wouldn't it be awesome if he could do a magic trick as Ozzie Smith is doing a backflip? My dude Keith Joseph does a magic trick. Well, when Ozzie flips in the middle of the air, guess who's throwing the first pitch? Guess who'd be throwing the first pitch? Vince Coleman. Wouldn't it be awesome? Wouldn't that be awesome? If we combine the wizard, stay with me, and my dude, the magician, Keith Joseph and Soulard, wouldn't that be the shit? I'd pay for that. That's award-winning right there. The crowd would go nuts. We need acrobatics in the first pitch. I've been looking at some of the first pitch ceremonies over the past 2 years throughout baseball. There have been some, memorable. I mean, Mookie Betts' mom, she's probably got the best one. And Sister Betty, Sister Ann, the sister that throws out the ball in Baltimore. Okay. But I like the acrobats. I like how the Dodgers did it, where they open up over in Seoul, Korea. So, of course, and they had the #1 Netflix action star throw it out. But I think here in St. Louis, for the Cardinals, we need a little magic, considering all the hoopla going on behind the scenes. The old wizard. Not asking for a complete backflip. I mean, he's up there. I mean, it's like I can Jordan a dunk from the side and kiss the rim. Hey, gravity has its limitations. I get it. But at the same time, the crowd would go nuts. The Wizard and the Magician, Keith Joseph, and Vince Coleman. I can see it. First pitch, Cardinal baseball, home opener 2024. I'm there. And my dude Fredberg as well. We're going to see all of the shenanigans that can be had from past days, reflecting upon some of the most memorable home openers in history, whether good, bad, or comical. It's more about the pregame to me. It's baseball tailgating has taken a whole new meaning to me since I stopped driving. It is really, you see things you normally couldn't see before because you're concentrating on other things. But if you get a chance today, walk around, take a gander, go to some other tailgating spots, get some ideas for yourself, for your college tailgating ideas, your lacrosse, your regattas, any tailgate at a concert event, you can get some ideas. Just walk around. There's some creative people out here. There's some people that know how to tailgate. They know what food to bring and what food not to bring. And then we have our first-time RV drivers, huh? How about those people? You didn't tell me I had to back this damn thing up there, Ted. You didn't tell me that, some bitch now. Hell, I didn't know it was going to be this damn big. I said a 40-footer. Oh, my goodness. And it's my all-time favorite. Someone's going to forget something important. So I always tell people, the checklist is key. The checklist is key. Just like Samuel Jackson had. He had a song to it in Long Kiss Goodnight. Most people put it on the last thing they look at before they leave the house, which is what, kids? The mirror. You put something on that mirror, especially women. Women got to get that last minute look in that mirror and shit. On the mirror, they're going to see something. Fellas, what we look at before we leave the house, either the TV or wherever our wallet and keys at, put your list right there, or the fridge, because you got to get your beverage out before you hit the road. So put that last list you need to look at someplace, the last place you look before you leave the house. And I guarantee you stop leaving shit. Remember that big giant coupon book everyone had, used to sell them as fundraisers? You would buy it and do what? You'd take it home and put it in a drawer and forget all about it. Then you'll be somewhere and you'll say to yourself, oh, damn, I got a coupon. Shit, coupon book at home. I would tell people, because I used to sell them, keep it in your glove box. Just keep it in there. Just keep that sumbitch in there because your car is always at home. If your coupon book is always at home and you're in your car, guess what? You can't use it. There it is right there. This message brought to you by the people that care. Let's move this thing right along. We're going to talk about more home opening things I would like to see. I think most people like to see, to get you prepared for the day, for the festivities. I think the gates open at 12. But the players been up since now talking throughout the country, talking about the game they love. How many times they get asked the same question probably over 150 times today. Are you excited about being in a new town, new city? Oh, fuck. Can't you use what I used earlier? I mean, that has to be crazy with them. I was mentioning this to the counselor and also to my dude, Menden. Having a parade before the game. I missed it. I want to see the Clydesdales. That's probably the only animal, a group of animals. If I see them, I turn into a 10-year-old kid again. I mean, how does it happen? I was a grown man when I went to Disney. I didn't freak out when I saw Mickey. All I said was, Mickey. That was it. And kept it moving. I was more impressed that I didn't know about the nightlife at Disney. You got to be 21 and up. See, they ain't tell you about that in the brochure. They don't tell you about that in the commercial. All they show you the little baby son of a bitch and Mickey and people smiling. That's it. But when you go there, you find out that way. Things I would like to see, though. I missed the Clydesdale. I think also would be pretty cool. I think they did it 1 year. I think Kilroy's and Patios participated in this. I think. And I think Al Roboski's was still open at the time. When we had they sold the beer that was brewed that day. Thought that was pretty cool. We had the beer that was brewed that day. That's pretty damn special. I mean, you're right down the damn road. Just where the brewery at? Right, just right down the street there. You ain't got to turn left. Just keep straight. How many places you know to? You say where the brewery at? Right. That's right there. That's just keep straight right there. That'll be a treat if the Clydesdales brought us all beer and they handed out beer to all of us. Good morning, my dude. Mercy. My dog. Good morning with you, dog. It is happy holidays to you, Percy. Happy holidays to you, sir. Happy holidays to you. It's Cardinal home opener day. But I would love to have complimentary beer for the home opener in a commemorative bottle for us to keep, okay? But beer that was brewed today. I want in on that. I think that should be something that should take place. After all we've been through, AB, we've been through some battles. You've been there through me, through the good times, the bad times, the celebratory times in softball, military times, achievement, failure, doubt. You've been there for me, Anheuser-Busch. You should be there for all of us today. Give us free beer, born on beer, to the first 2 million fans today. That should be the thing. Give away 2 million bottles of beer today. It's all Cardinal fans today. That's what I want to see today. All right. Talk about a home opener. We'll increase the piece. I promise you that. What else? I think we ought to reshoot a "What's up" commercial from the opening day. Let's bring that back. Let's get the fans involved. The last time they utilized the fans, of course, was during COVID, but they still charged us way too much money. Prior to that was the baseball strike when they used the fans. When they pimped that little kid out, he was the only one in the stadium with a sign, "Please come back." That was brutal. That was hard to watch. That was sad, using that little kid that way. But if we recreate a "What's up" commercial on opening day, I think that'd be pretty fun. Okay, so last night, Shohei Ohtani finally hit a home run. At Dodger Stadium, known as Chavez Ravine. It's time for Dodger baseball, in the words of my dude, Vin Scully. But the young lady that caught the home run, I don't know who started this. What makes a fan think you should get something because you caught a home run? What you think gonna happen if they hit the home run? A fan gonna catch the ball. What are the expectations because you caught a memorable home run, a milestone home run? What is it written at in the bylaws? If I catch Pujols' home run, his final home run in Major League Baseball, I should get this. Who said this? Who? Now I'm keeping the ball. You bet that. I'm not selling it. No. But when did all that start? When did like the little son of a bitch Jeffrey Mayer that touched that ball that Tony Tarasco was trying to catch with the Yankees and the Orioles in the playoffs? How much somebody paid for that ball? They blew up the fucking Steve Bartman ball. When did this? When Al Harris caught that pick six to stop the Bears from going to when Al Harris caught the interception, I think he stopped Minnesota from going to the playoffs. And he threw that football in the stands. How did he? Who got how? So the young lady that caught the home run, she got from Shohei Ohtani a line scored on the next baseball game. No, she got a bat, 2 balls, and 2 hats. That's what she got for catching Shohei Ohtani's first home run as a Dodger. Again, who started that trend on a fan, the expectations that a fan should get something? Do you get anything on a foul ball? Do you get anything on a foul ball? Crack bat. Huh? Barry Bonds cracked the bat. I got the other half. What about that? Huh? I got one shoe from an athlete. I want the other one to some. When did all that start? I don't get it. Baseball is its own entity, as we can tell. They have their own rules and regulations. NFL, you do too. You know what all of them do? They're all weird. And I think we're even weirder. Is that a word? Weirder. We're just as weird. We're just as weird as they are. I guess in hockey, beef is beef. In hockey, beef is beef. How many times have you said that in your life, Trey? Lots of times. What I mean by that, last night, 2 seconds into the game, you had the Devils and the Rangers get into a melee 2 seconds into the hockey game. Not after the game, not after the second period, not the first period. As soon as the puck drop, 1 Chicago, 2 Chicago, fight. All from beef from March 11th. Yesterday was April 3rd. Elephants don't forget. Baseball players never forget. And now, allegedly, hockey players don't forget. 2 seconds into a damn game. I've been a part of some brawls. I've witnessed some brawls in my military days. Those were fun fights there. It used to be fun to tear a boy up in the military. And then you sit back with the people you got into a fight with and drink beer while you're all in the cell. You're not arrested, you're just in a holding cell. And you're laughing and giggling, talking about what happened during the fight. And we're all waiting on our boss to come get us, to get yelled at. And then later on that day, we're at the watering hole drinking together. That's how the military was back then. You whoop ass. You get yelled at, then you go drink again together. Then you turn out to be lifelong friends. That was the military. But that hockey fight last night, whew, and the coach said, well, what do you want me to do? The boys talked about that, already made up their mind what they're going to do. Moving right along. I had an NFL moment. My oldest son made a TikTok video talking about Stephon Diggs' situation. Who's going to have to step up now? Is it one a quarterback, one Stephon Diggs? Should his brother just shut the fuck up? This is going to be an interesting situation. But my NFL had me thinking back about Chad Pennington. Remember him? Out of Marshall. We are Marshall. Was a New York Jets Jet. But his career, what he did collegiately, what he did when he got in the NFL, how he did what he did in the NFL, his injuries. It also has me thinking about another guy on my NFL, Alex Smith. Alex Smith's body was broken like a pretzel gets made. I don't know how that man is walking. That documentary had me in tears. That man put his body through all of that for football. He's really going to feel it in about 10 years, what he did to his body, or what the NFL did to his body. And it had me fast forwarding to right now, Jared Goff. Jared Goff, Alex Smith, and Chad Pennington shared one important thing to me. They just want to play football. That's all they want to do. Jared Goff being moved again, all he wants to do is play football. That's all. All three of these guys have had strange things happen to them. But their rare gift of being able to play the game of football, we will never know how far it can go. We'll never know. But these are the most three determined guys I have seen. I was thinking about having my NFL. Had me thinking about Chad Pennington. Who thinks about Chad Pennington? I do. I think about guys from the past. You know what? They say when you think about people, somehow the universe connects with them and it makes them feeling better. Get their state of mind up. You ever heard that before? Well, if you got folks in the South, you probably have. If you don't have any relation to the South, you're going to say, Mama, what Dre talking about? But if you talk about people you haven't seen in a while, you haven't thought about in quite some time, they could be here or gone. It gives a certain sensation to the universe. So try it sometimes. So yes, I was thinking about Chad Pennington as well as Alex Smith. And knowing that Jared Goff got moved this week from the Detroit Lions to the Washington Commanders. Just moving right along. It is home opener. The heat is on, but we need to turn it on here in St. Louis as our home opener is here. Baseball is a sport and players never forget. You can do something good, it's captured. You do something bad in the eyes of baseball or what they call Bush League, or maybe it's just part of the game. Yet the Yankees and Arizona Diamondbacks playing last night. Yankees have started off this hot since 1992. Watch some of the videos on Twitter, X, and TikTok. You can see how the Yankee fans are going insane already. We're not even 10 games into the 24th season. But last night, something happened. The Yankees were up 6-5. Arizona had the bases loaded in extra innings, but they had a player that was hurt. And if you have no DH, what that mean, kids? That means the pitcher has to bat, daddy. The pitcher was, 34 years old? Pitchers today, they hit. Coming out of college to the league, they can still hit a little bit. Some of the old school pitchers get hit, but this dude, no. You can tell when he went in the batter's box. The drama was set up. Bases loaded. Yankees up 6-5. Bottom of the 11th. 2 outs. He was just looking, boss. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. When you know the rules and the rules come in your favor, I have nothing against it. Nothing against it. Little commentary on X after the game late night was that's some Bush League, typical Yankee shit. That's baseball. It's like the slide the other day in the Milwaukee game. There was nothing wrong with that slide. Nothing wrong with that slide. Not a thing. Now, I do want to tell you one thing. Baseball. You showed me a camera in spring training. Where's that camera? Where's that 4D camera? Not 4K, the 4D camera. Yesterday, watching that Cardinals game, there were 3 plays. One should have been reviewed, but after he lost that appeal, he used the review on the wrong fucking play. He should have reviewed the first play at second base. But, Oliver, we went on. We're better off with an AI manager. Yesterday, we need an AI manager. I mean, you have people here that are telling you. You have other people that are looking at monitors on the Cardinal staff. But you would think if you look at the replay, that first play at second base that we should have appealed, just look at the reaction dugout. They forgot they were even at the baseball game. What's in those damn seeds? Well, are those cannabis seeds y'all chewing in the dugout? I just want to know. But where's the camera that you showed me in spring training, Major League Baseball? Where is that camera? Okay. We're going to take a short break here and come back into a discussion that has been on my mind for quite some time. And we're going to get ready, make sure everybody got everything they need before they head downtown, find their parking spot. They tailgating group, get them donuts, get some coffee, get the breakfast sandwiches, and let somebody cook it. Be right back with more CertaPro Painters. OKC presents Montez at midday. Worth my sponsor. Mountain Man Scrub. Get your scrub on.
Mountain Man Scrub. As smooth as a river flows. mountainmanscrub.com. Get your scrub on.
It's Dre and Willie and Percy. Percy say, first beer on you, Willie. First beer on Willie. First beer on Willie. Same things applies this year, guys. If you're driving and looking for parking, of course, you got 6th Street parking right there. 6th Street parking, 1120 South 6th Street. And right in front, you got Stadium Liquor. Mr. Patty get you all hooked up down there. And as well, I'll be down at 7th and Gratiot. Right there at Kilroy's. Roy. Get on down there. Parking, beer, and food. Wave to the family. Head straight to the ballpark. Or hang out on the parking lot. If you're tailgating and you want to feed Dre and Mark, just bring us some food over the 7th and Gratiot. We'll be there freezing. I'm going to look like the flaming, waving, inflatable man. One day we're going to get that 70-degree weather on opening day. One day. But I'll take this because sometimes with that, when the weather too nice, they get out of hand downtown. So maybe this is what we need. Ease its pain. Ease its pain. It is opening day, Cardinal Nation. I'm excited to see a lot of people I haven't seen in a long time. Long time since I probably worked about 25 games last year. Probably went to about 10 or 15 games last year as well. So I'm going to do more. Get ourselves out there, be a little bit more visible. I think we got our parade wave down packed now. A little ambidextrous with the wave. Can do it, huh? Get it in there. And we got the pointing down pack. I can point. I can't find my red and white braids anywhere. I must have I hope I didn't put them in storage by mistake, but because it's going to be this is not the day to get. I wanted to put the fro out there today to show the fro off, but the weather is not in my. It's not a fro day. No, maybe Saturday. Maybe Saturday. Maybe Saturday we can push the tush. When we get to push the fish, it's about to turn. Boom. If you're just tuning in, hello. I know what you're saying. Dre, it's not noon, but it is opening day. Have to get a show in. Have to get downtown because it's a holiday. And what happens on holidays? Nobody does a thing. There it is right there. All right, kids. Moving right along. Next up, we have to talk about when routine plays turn into serious injuries. You're making a routine play. You made this play a million times. But it causes a very serious injury. I think those injuries cause more of a psychological issue with the comeback efforts than the unexpected injury. But that routine injury, that is, I think the documentary that I saw on Netflix where it has the formula of losing, and I can't remember the athlete. This man had 5 years in a row. He kept getting the same injury. So he went to a psychological doctor that got him out of that funk because let's say, for instance, he hurt his left leg. He was afraid to apply the pressure or even use his left leg the way the leg should be used. He was putting more pressure on the right. He had the psychological effect of overthinking the injury. So he kept re-injuring himself thinking about that. So this doctor, I guess through hours of therapy of talking, reliving the moment, what you think caused it, reliving it, replaying it in your head, writing it down, all these different exercises this man did. Finally, he got out of the funk of it. But to the way we put ourselves through things and how much we blame ourselves when things happen, whether we're in control of it, or the things we know, like, for instance, you put your hand in a fire, it's going to burn. Things like that, of that nature. But the routine play injury, it never goes away. It never goes away. You're always thinking about it, no matter what. You can see it in a play the way it should have been made in a professional realm, at a amateur event. You can see this play over and over and over again. But the fact you've made this play thousands of times, countless times. But this one particular time, you didn't make the play and you were hurt very, very bad. That is something. Most athletes talk about the injuries that hurt them mentally as well, but it really messed with the return to the game. Those are the injuries that they think were intentional. We're in a certain setting where we've seen games, that was intentional. They tried to hurt that man, especially in the early days of any sports competition. It was like that. You got to take their best player out by any means necessary. That's different. That's totally different. That's more anger with that. The anger and frustration that I'm talking about, that comes with it when you've done it 1,000 times. It's like people that fall down the steps in their own house. Not drunk, not sober, not high. Didn't slip on anything. In your own house, you did nothing wrong. Routine, your pants wasn't too long. You didn't trip over nothing. But you can't explain how the fuck you felt in your own house on your steps. And now you in a cast 8 to 10 weeks. That shit bothers you. Now you don't want steps no more in your house. You want nothing but straight level home. You don't even want to walk over the curb. Straight in the house. I wish there was a book, a slogan, a phrase, a poem that could deal with the mindset when routine goes too far. It really does. Goes too far sometimes. The 3 things I talked about this week, we're going to try it again. We got to work it, we got to want it, and we got to win it. Those are the 3. Keep that in mind. Keep that with 3 things right there. Somebody out there in the lane explain the Milwaukee Bucks basketball to me, please. Please. They lost to the Memphis Grizzlies last night. Is Doc really that bad of a coach? Or is this? I thought when Dame got the dollar, got there, it would. The first couple of weeks, okay, we get, you got to get used to the player. You know, we saw it with LeBron when he went to Miami. We saw that. We saw it with LeBron when he went to the Lakers. We saw what happened when they tried to do that in Brooklyn. But this late, they're still. See, this is what I would need: a team. Players only meet. What is going on? I'm going to individually. Why is this not working? I'm not a Bucks fan, but I hate to see a brand new Cadillac dirty as a motherfucker and the backlight busted. What? Why is that car in that shape? I hate to see a dirty car. Why? It's 2024. There's car washes everywhere. Why is your car dirty? Why are the Bucks playing that way? Why? Is it really Giannis? Is Giannis a tall Jordan back in the 80s? Is he that demanding? Is he that selfish? Is he that much of an asshole? I can't explain the Milwaukee Bucks. I've listened to basketball analysts on TNT, NBA TV, the Bucks on the Deer Center network, throughout different podcasting platforms that actually just talk about the NBA. My oldest kid, I'm listening to everybody. No one knows what's going on. What? And then the Phoenix Suns could possibly be sold for the cheap due to the quote-unquote owner in his mortgage shenanigans. Oh, man. The Kansas City Football Chiefs stadium situation and the Royals? What? Could the Royals be going to Charlotte? Could the Royals be moving to Nashville? Could the Kansas City Football Chiefs be moving to Manhattan, Kansas? What? What is when rich people, when billionaires win, they want the new toys too. And if you don't adhere to their demands, they're going to do what? Pack their shit and leave. What's going on in Oakland is a tragedy. That's sad. 5,000 people. 5,000 people at a baseball game. Just because they went and got bands to support the fans, you sent down 2 of your best players. Now they got the minor league park they can already build in Sacramento before they move to Vegas in 28. The dark side of sports, getting a team and losing a team, it's dark. It's never good. Getting that football team in Charlotte was all good. Glitz and glamour. Talk to NASCAR. It was all glitz and glamour when they went to the NFC Championship, when they went to the Super Bowl. Talk to Charlotte now. Everything is fine and dandy when you're moving and you're winning. Everything is fine and dandy until you leave. Whether you're winning or losing, there's a sports history in that town. Doesn't go well. Not going to go well. This shit going to be ugly for a while. I wish baseball could step in and be a big brother like they did with the Expos, like they did with the Padres. Where's that help at? Talk to me, Willie. Well, folks, I've gave you advice. You guys go downtown together. You come home together. They hook up. You go with them. Take pictures of the car. Take pictures of the dude. Take pictures where you park at. Make sure you got your tickets. Don't leave your drink unattended. If it wasn't the color blue when you left and it's blue when you get back, don't drink it. What else? Have fun. Don't forget which babysitter got your kids. Don't forget about the fur babies. It's going to get cold. Make sure that the doggy door is not blocked. What else? Who's ever bringing the alcohol and the ice, call that motherfucker right now so don't forget. The extra propane tank, pick that shit up. What else? Give the pep talk to your whore friend, male and female, that's going to a work function that you invited them to. Don't have them act a fucking fool. And most importantly, let's have fun. Let's appreciate the details of the day. Wave at people, smile, chest bump, high five, and let's get it all in there. But most importantly, folks, it's the home opener. It's time to change clothes again. Damn it. I changed clothes like I'm hosting the Grammys and the Oscars out here, but most importantly. But I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express before. All right, kids, enjoy your day. The phone didn't ring today. Thank you, Susan. Susan is off until Monday. So enjoy your weekend. She's going to Six Flags, allegedly. We're going to go from there. But for the rest of you, we'll see you next time. And thanks for tuning in to another episode of CertaPro Painters presents Montez at Midday. I'm your host, Dre Montez, and we will see you tomorrow. Same time. No, it won't. 12 p.m. Central Standard Time here on Facebook, X, and YouTube. Until then, I'll holler at you, play.